Well, he's here in the lobby of Financial Peace Plaza. Stephen is with us right here at Martha's Place. Hi, Stephen. How are you?
I'm good. I was going to say I'm better than I deserve, but, here I am. I'm better than I deserve.
Why not? Why not? You're here. You might as well take the full experience points while you're in this.
Absolutely.
I love it. Where do you live?
I live in Atlanta, Georgia, originally from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Cool.
Go Bearcats.
And you're here to, we got our coach from you. Yeah.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yep.
And he's great, too, by the way.
He's awesome.
Really like the guy. All right. And so how much debt have you paid off?
I paid off $55,000.
And how long did it take you to do that?
It took 4 years, almost to the day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Making what kind of money?
It was between $45,000 and $60,000.
Okay. Very cool. So what's your story? How did you decide to get out of debt?
I specifically remember a day when I was in school. I was a senior in college at University of Cincinnati, and I remember sitting in my room talking to my mom, and I said, you know what? I said, I can crush this debt in 4 years. I said, I can do it. And so I just remember from that day, I wasn't quite as gazelle intense as I should have in the first couple years out of college, but, my income kept increasing, my expenses went down, and I just kept crushing it.
Okay. So you just decided on your own in your dorm room this is the way to live.
That was it.
Very, very cool. Very cool. So where did we intersect you in the process?
This was actually, I found out about you a little bit later on in the process, probably about 2 years in. But to be honest with you, and I'm not just saying this, but honestly, once I found out about kind of your principles and how you just articulate how to get out of debt, that's when it just accelerated. So, it's gazelle intensity. It's true. It works. So
very cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. So how did you find out about our principles? Just the radio or what?
Yeah, it was just the radio, and that's how I initially found out about it, and actually through Buckhead Church. So it's one of the North Point churches in Atlanta.
Yeah.
They've got a financial counseling program. So
they sure do.
Yep.
Yeah. So you're involved in that, or?
I am actually. This is a pretty cool story. After my last debt that I paid off was the way I paid it off was through my vacation payout from my previous company.
Oh.
And so right after I left that company, it's an airline in Atlanta. I'll let you guess what it is. And after I left that company, I went to work in the financial counseling ministry at Buckhead Church.
Oh, okay. So you're on staff with Andy.
I am. Yep, I am.
All right. Very cool.
So,
Andy's a good friend.
Sure.
They're good people, and we've I've spoken at North Point a couple times. It's a great ministry, great group of people. We've got a good, strong connection. Well, I'm glad we're involved there in that financial counseling ministry with you then. That's perfect. And you got credibility now because you've done it.
You got it. You got it. I've been able to coach several people just through a nonprofit organization in Atlanta, and the one thing that I've realized is when you sit across from them face to face and you say, look, I've been there. I've been in that situation. You have credibility, and they listen to you, and you have more influence automatically. So
yeah. When you're sitting with somebody that's $30,000 in debt, you're going, hey, I did 55. Shut up, right?
Yep. Exactly. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
I got it. Very, very cool. So was this all student loans?
About 95% of it was student loans, and so about 50,000 of it was student loans. About 5,000 was car. So
okay, all right, very cool. What do you tell people the key to getting out of debt is?
I think the biggest thing is just being content and, not worrying about people making fun of you if you don't want to go out to eat or if you don't want to, spend money on a vacation. It's like, well, that's fine. That's you have to deal with that and then just realize that you have a longer term goal.
Yeah, absolutely. When your long-term goal is big enough, you can step past those short-term obstacles.
Sure.
That's a big deal. That's very insightful. Sure. Very well said. All right, I love it. Well, thanks for your help there at Buckhead, man. It's good to have you out there in the market.
Absolutely.
Very cool stuff, and we appreciate Financial Peace University being involved there as well.
Absolutely.
All right, Stephen in Atlanta, Georgia, $55,000 paid off in 4 years, making $45,000 to $60,000 a year. Count it down. Let's hear a great debt-free scream.
3, 2, 1. I'm debt free!
Woo! And everybody in Martha's Place goes wild. I love it, I love it, I love it. Very well done. Very well done.